Hey, what's up everybody? It's MotoCookie. Figured I'd do a little walk around of a bike that I picked up recently. It's a 2008 Yamaha XT250. Picked it up from the original owner back in May. Only had 700 miles on it. I bought it just kind of to ride back and forth to work, and I taught my girlfriend how to ride it, did a little bit of trail riding with it, kind of done a little things to it. When I got it, it was completely stock. Still has the original tires on it. It's got about 2,300 miles on it now. Stock tires are still looking pretty decent. Just a quick little walk around. Put these Tusk D-Flex handguards. They're super cheap. They're only like 50 bucks. Not too long ago, I did take a little spill in it off-road, and I landed in some mud, and you can see there it cracked it, but the actual metal piece didn't move or anything. So I mean, they kind of did their job. They're cheap, so you don't expect much. Little cheap mirror off Amazon. It's for a bicycle. Just kind of made this little contraption. I can unscrew this and take my mirror off. Got these little turn signals from Amazon. Got the running light built in. Super nice little turn signals. They're only like 17 bucks on Amazon. Got a Flatland Racing skid plate. As far as skid plates are concerned with this bike, I think this is the best one. It offers more cutouts for cooling. This bike is air cooled. There is no radiators on it, so all the airflow you can possibly get, the better. Got these aftermarket Footpegs from DMO, about twice the width of stock. Pretty nice Footpegs. Other than that, I haven't really got much done to it. I did cut this rear taillight is just horrendous. They don't really make much for aftermarket, so I'm leaving it. I did cut this here. There's a piece that comes down to about here that has a reflector on it, and it just looks stupid. There's the rear turn signals. I did drill out the restrictor plate and the exhaust, and there's a plug. I don't know if you can see it. Right there is the fuel screw. I did drill that out, give it a couple more turns or about a half a turn really, and it just runs so much better. This bike comes with a fender hugger or a tire hugger. It bolts on here. I ended up having to take it off because I was out on a ride and got into some mud, and it locked the front tire up, and the bike just wouldn't move. So I ended up unbolting it and just throwing some bolts in there to fill in the holes, and that's why I took the sprocket cover off and the chain guard as well. There's just so much mud packed in there that it's better just to have that open and let it breathe, easier to see it, clean it. Overall, it's not a bad little bike. You know, like I said, I bought it for a specific reason. I bought it to ride it back and forth to work. I bought it to teach my girlfriend how to ride. I've done some pretty aggressive trail riding with it. That's why I did buy a skid plate and stuff, because I planned on riding some trails with it. But it is very lacking as far as suspension. It bottoms out so quick. It's so soft. But I knew that going into it, so I mean, you have to realize what this bike is designed for. It's really more designed for back road riding, I would say, more than anything. But it's a great little commuter. Since I did the mess with the carb and the exhaust, I've been getting about 75 miles to the gallon, and that's, you know, city miles basically. So it's not a bad little bike. It cruises 60 comfortably, indicated. I don't know what the actual speed is. I've had it up to 90 indicated. It's screaming at 90, but like I said, not a bad little bike. But I didn't buy this bike to replace the DRZ. I just bought this as an extra bike to kind of play around with, ride back and forth to work. But if you're looking at getting one, I mean, I picked this one up. It was an '08 with 700 miles on it, pretty cheap. This one's the carb model. If you get a 2013 and newer, they are fuel injected. You know, whatever matters to you. This thing, the gas tank is spotless. The carb, it starts right up, doesn't have any issues, doesn't have any hesitations. But that's it. That's all I got to say about it. It's a good little bike for what it is. Brand new, I wouldn't pay the price. They're like $5,200 new, and I just feel like you could get a better bike for that price. But in the used market, if you're looking for one, I'd say go for it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Till next time.